What's up, everybody? Welcome back. All right, so we have the final weekly challenges of October of 2023, or the first November weekly challenges. You can kind of do it interchangeably, just because it was a new month halfway through. So yeah. Anyways, we got a very Halloween challenges. Three of them are Halloween, and one of them could probably be Halloween if there's a hard difficulty tower in the events, which I don't know. This probably does somewhere, but I mean, there's people dungeon. No, dungeon crawling. But anyways, let's get to these. So you have your strength Halloween 2023. For one ticket, beat any hard difficulty tower whose acronym has one letter. For 4 tickets, beat the steeple of Blighted Blaze Running Halloween 2022. For 6 tickets, beat the Best Blades Boss Halloween 2022 for 10 tickets. So in total, you're going to get about 21 tickets from this. So first, let's start with the easiest one, as we always do. So this one, when you spawn into Ring 1, you want to, if you look between towers viewing area, you'll see main entrance, which you go through. And then you'll go through this thing, which has its circus, whatever. All fun games this way get tickets today. And then you'll see a big entrance. I go to this is also how to enter the Halloween event because first one Halloween 2023. But anyways, once you're here, you just gotta do some easy jumps, and then you go to Harvest Carnival, which and then once you enter Harvest Carnival, I'm gonna click this thing right here to unactivate LDM. Now this is to kind of activate the rides, but I don't think you need it for this one. But anyways, you want to enter in. It really matter entering. Enter through the middle. Just note that you have to kind of go through the middle like that, but otherwise, yeah. So you just go through the left or right side because it's easier. Going to entry one, take a left, and you'll see test your strength right here. So you want to test your strength. Basically, you enter in, and then you just have to you just do that. Simple as that, and you complete the challenge. Very easy challenge. I'm assuming you want to get the top one, so let's try to go for the top one. Whatever, you just have to test your strength, but overall, very easy challenge, and yeah, definitely worth one ticket. Also, kind of adds to Halloween, so yeah, could say it updated the Halloween event. So yeah, now it's time for the second weekly challenge. So yeah, I'm gonna meet you back in ring one. Now it's time for the second weekly challenge. Beat any hard difficulty tower whose acronym has one letter. So there's quite a few. Most of them are in ring one, but like whatever. So yeah, there's quite a few. Pick whichever one you want to do, like Tower of Xanthophobia, for example. But we're gonna do the easiest one as it's the easiest. So to do that, we gotta go to Zone 1. So for this one, you don't really have to leave like Ring 1. I mean, you kind of do for 3 of the challenges, but like you don't have to leave like the vicinity. You just kind of like use Ring 1 to get there. So yeah, but we're going to Zone 1 as that has the easiest one according to the difficulty chart, which is Tower of Peace. Yeah, I think I've said this already, but yeah, I've got these uploaded on this, and this. Well, I'm doing this, but you know what I mean. So I'll put those three in the description, and yeah. But this one is also I need to say something. Oh yeah, by the way, this got added personal servers and VIP, which I'm actually gonna make a video about. So stay tuned for that. So to find tower piece, you just go into me towers, sign right there. You know, unless you can't read signs or whatnot. So you just go down intermediate towers, which is right here, and you have tower of peace. So look at that. But anyways, once you enter tower of peace, you'll see a loading sign. Surprisingly, yeah. Anyways, let's get to the deck. So on top of here, you got some simple spinners, which seem to be 2 spinners that have been merged together. They separate a little bit with like, they change a little bit. Anyways, you gotta get a button, so you just go this way. Also, you can reverse head down there, but you lose all your progress and nothing special there. Probably a future present location or past. Well, who knows? Anyways, you just go on these conveyors, you get a button. Now you can go backwards on the conveyors like this, or you could just jump down here and go on these spinners. But you need to get that button in the end, so just make sure you have it. And don't restart your run. Anyways, you just gotta do some simple jumps, go down here, and pretty simple stuff. Yeah. Some more kill breaks, and then you're pretty much on floor 2 already. So very easy and simple. So now it's time for floor 2, which is rather easy. Now, I probably could just complete this or whatnot, but you just go on top of this. You can squeeze this hole. You kind of have to go through this building, I call it. because you got these obstacles with the kill brick spinner, which you can definitely avoid, but yeah. Once you're done with that, you just go up here and some simple jumps later. It's 4-3 time wall. Still a little bit to go before floor 3, but so the floors seem to get longer as they go on, but it's an early zone tower. There's not much to say. Looks like you can't make it, so try not to fall over here, but it doesn't really matter. You could definitely get back up. So yeah, this just kind of make sure to jump over that as. Yeah, but if you fail, you can just easily get back up. But what's supposed to happen is you're supposed to jump and then get there, but oh, I kind of didn't do that. Let's actually get back there this time. So it's a rather short tower, as like most older towers are, but there can be some longer towers, like Tower of Really Nasty Ideas. That's a very lengthy tower, and is also in this zone. So usually, the older the tower, the shorter it is. To some degree, eventually, it like plateaus. Yeah, I really don't want to do a cut on this because I just kind of want to get these out and finish. As there's also that, and just get them. But once you actually get down there, you just jump off, then you get to go. Very simple. Well, no, I got basically nothing to say. So yeah, these jumps might be a bit longer, but don't worry about them. For this jump, you want to jump here and then go there. You could probably jump to there, but it's a bit more difficult, but do what you want. There's it to go around these cylinders. Got some stairs. Some fun. Oh, this part is why it's hard difficulty, because you have to jump onto these thin stud parts, and it's kind of difficult, but once you do that, oh my gosh, how did I land that? Once you get your strip off, also, you can walk between the air if you're lucky enough, so yeah. Obviously, you can jump in the middle area. Why would that be in a hard tower? Hard tower. So you got these X pushers. Just jump and then jump off. Then you go on top, and then you just go on this. Also, spooky, scary outside section that's kind of over the void. But it's very simple. Just jump on the spinner when one of the corners reaches you. Then just go around, wait for a corner to kind of arrive, and then jump off. Just to make it a little bit easier. Then you have another spinner which kind of acts as a safety net. And then you just jump over everything, wait for another spinner to arrive, and then you get. Seems that everything's very spinner based. Well, a lot of things are still spinner based, but you didn't have much back in like 2018, 2019. But also be mindful that you can kind of go and climb animation like that, so just be mindful when doing those wraparounds. And then you just got some more simple jumps and a conveyor. Be mindful that that's a conveyor. Then you got some damage take. Well, not really. Like real force damage is like 410, but yeah. Then you have this thing which just try to get to the right side, just go up as you're slowly going to the left, and then for this just turn in. Then this kind of have to squeeze in, so just try your best. Just kind of like get to this wall right here, and then just hold WD, and then be able to squeeze through like butter. Then you just jump on top, then you have this part. Just try to stay with these two studs right here, as you can easily get down, and then this just get in line, turn, go, and then just you should be good for the rest of it. Yeah, then you have some more simple jumps. What's the two and then a 3 stud wrap on? Yeah, very difficult. You just go through here, jump up, and yeah, you just go down here, do a simple jump. Yeah. Also, let me know if I should do videos on like obbies, because I've made a couple obbies before, and I think I should make videos on them. So let me know if I should do that. I was also in the work of making one, but I kind of didn't. But I'll get back to it soon. So yeah, let's actually get back to this. Anyways, after some simple truss jumps, go into here, and then you just climb up this truss. Which, if you hold space and W towards the wall, you'll fly up because it's in close vicinity. Then you just go down and do nothing. Trust me, enjoy the ride. Trust the sign. It's not purple, okay? That doesn't really have anything to do with it, but yeah. Just wait, do nothing. Please do nothing, as it's an older tower, so things have an easier chance of breaking. Anyways, once you're through, you just do some simple jumps. You could do some weird head hitters, but We're not doing a catastrophic tower, so it should be fine. So yeah, then we just go on top of these parts. I kind of recommend doing this tower, like, just because, like, it's more easier and very easy to digest as the tower as well. So if you want to beat like our tower, I recommend going this, but you really don't want to go into World 2 until like you're far on World 1. Like you could beat an intense tower. Anyways, for this you just do some head hitters and jump on this, which then you can jump on this, and then you just walk around, go up, jump, then try to squeeze through that hole and on here. Now you're on floor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're on floor 7. So what you want to do is you want to go here, go all the way across, and then you have this morpher thing, which you can use to spawn these. And then you just go on top, and then jump, and then you go in. So what you want to do for this is you could just climb up like a normal person and just dismount, or you could just go to the side and climb up, and then just climb down. Well, it's probably a bad idea, so just climb up the normal way and then just dismount, and then head her up, and then run for it, which you could do a skip with some wall hops. You could just prevent this by, could just do that, or you could be an absolute normal person and just jump off, and then you could just climb the trusses up, just like that. You try not to do headers unless like you're better at the game. As these, you're way likelier to climb off of or go into climb animation. So just walk over, and then when you're ready, jump off and floor. Just be mindful they've got some conveyors, some platforms, which is followed by some more conveyors. Sorry about that. I mean, and then you just be mindful you have to jump off of a conveyor. And then yeah, so you just gotta do some more conveyor jumps. And then that's the end of those conveyors for now. So then you just jump onto this, head hitter up. Actually head hitter up without scaring yourself a couple times. And then you pretty much should be good for now. And then you have the almighty outside. That outside isn't too bad. In fact, that jump looks like it got nerfed, because that jump used to be really difficult. You'll actually see what the unnerfed jump was on the video, but I'm gonna link in the description, because I beat this tower for I think a September video, like back in 2021, and I had to do the jump, which was like there to there or something, I don't remember. But yeah, this outside is actually easier, which you got some simple X pushers. That jump, just kind of do what I do here. You can use a little bit of momentum, but yeah. Then you have these spheres. Now you notice about spheres is when you jump, like especially lower, you'll notice like at the end, you'll have like less momentum. So what you want to do is you kind of want to jump forward or to the side, or just find something that can like keep your momentum prevented from breaking, just like this. So yeah, it'll make the jumps a little bit easier in Tower Piece, but you really don't need that, because you can just do this, and you'll likely be fine. And you should be fine, but yeah. Be careful about failing this outside, as you can't really save yourself except for this jump only on towers. Well, if you want to keep your one button progress, but yeah. Just be mindful. Just do the jumps until you ultimately make them. Yeah. Gets a little bit easier, but then you have the jump, which did get nerfed at some point. So for this, just kind of do that. And for this jump, you just want to jump and do it, as that used to be way more difficult. Anyways, once you pass that outside, that used to be nil difficulty. You have this thing, so you just jump up, and then you could do some wall hop skips, but if you want, then you just have some of these jumps to do. There's a lot of wall hop skips. Then you just go through here, jump around, jump up, squeeze through, hold W in space, then turn to the side, and you should be fine. Let's try to get through all these like normal, and just squeeze through. You want to jump up and kind of like, you just want to press space. Don't hold that, as you might go in climb management, but just try to hold WA a corner and then just jump, and then you should be fine. Then you just squeeze through, go on top. Be careful not to walk off, because you have to do it all again. Make sure to head to it. They have a speed section. Oh no, scary. It's pretty simple. You just jump on this, and then you just jump across. Talking about time, it's pretty leanly. I think it got nerfed, actually, but yeah. Like, nice, beautiful. Anyways, for this one, just kind of jump at the end. But you can also wait for your speed to run out, but could also walk across. And now you have an almighty section. So you have these simple trusses. You have this. Now you could just jump across and probably die. You could use one of these. Or, if you see to the right here, there's a speed boost, which you can then use to get across. But make sure to heal if you have crystal. Recommend using it. And another reason I recommend using is because you pretty much win at this point. Yeah, once you pass this, just please walk to floor 10. Once you walk to floor 10, you pretty much win. Sorry about that. But yeah. See, there's just tons of safety nets. Welcome to the last floor of the tower. Congratulations on making it this far. This floor is going to take 2 parts. Endurance and patience. Good luck, fellow Roxon. By the way, this jump is completely skippable, but I actually did do it on the description, but I'll not do it. I'll show you the way which I highly recommend doing. Because, yeah. Just, if you do try this jump, just try to make sure to underjump as it's a momentum jump. Because if you underjump, you just fall down there and you can just walk across. Yeah, basically you got these boxes which you can easily across, which are all safety net, by the way. You just jump across on these. Be mindful that there's a little ceiling, and yeah, fall on this one. There's a truss right there. And this one, just kind of use T-pose a little bit. If you don't have T-pose, just walk across very carefully, and then you should be good. Just heal up if you have to. Don't worry about failing this. You can easily get back up. In fact, it's probably easier to cheese it than not. So once you get through all these boxes, you use this to jump on these cylinders, which then you go here, X pusher. With these, I kind of recommend to kind of do a momentum jump. Basically, what a momentum jump is, a backwards one is just you use the momentum, you jump off the last second as the X pusher hits, you'll keep your momentum from the X pusher pushing you. But on this one, you just hold W and then jump before the X pusher loses its momentum, and you keep that momentum. So like, if you jump and then, if you jump here and if you jump here, if you go wait here and then jump off, you'll see you don't have much momentum. But if you hold W and then jump off, you'll keep momentum, which makes this jump way easier. But be mindful that if you hit the wall, you'll bounce if you go fast enough. I don't think I could show it because the conveyors are probably not fast. Oh, I actually showed it. But now that I'm done speaking like XQC, we're going to actually do this. For this, you just want to jump off the side. This, you actually want to go backwards as you can easily jump off. And then just push through, hold W in space, as sometimes you'll make it, but sometimes you won't. You could also just kind of jump if you want, but yeah. There, you kind of want to do what I did just now, but yeah. So with that, you got some simple jumps. Just kind of walk across as good stuff. So just kind of like aim like that, and then just walk across, jump off. And go here, you got some spheres which are safety nets, so don't worry. And just walk across, go down, and then you go up, and now you should run into this maze thing. This is taking a long time. I don't remember these walls being like this, but whatever. Anyways, after you go through all of these corridors, you'll have a room which has some one studs. Make sure to head hitter up. Then you get to this wall, you gotta get all the way to the right side, jump up, and now you have this maze. Basically, you want to go right, and then forward, and then right, and just keep going right until you reach a dead end. Then you go down, you go right, go forward, then you go left, you go forward, left, down, left, forward. It's a very simple maze, but yeah. Right, forward, right, down, right, down, right, down, right, right, down, right, up, up, left, up, left, up, right, and then you should be good. So yeah, that's the maze, just but it's kind of just trial and error. You just kind of go through each wall until you can just make it. Now, you could do a momentum jump like that. It's kind of sketch because you could overshoot and have to redo the entire tower, which isn't fun to do, but the safe route is to just go around the frame. If you now you should line up if you're on mobile or something, just go to settings and hit alignment, and you can align just like that, and then you can use like D-pad or whatever. But we're on PC, so we're just gonna use the period and the comma key. And get to this, let's keep going, and then you want to get to the corner, jump like this, and like that, because you won't be over the edge, and if you miss, you'll just fall down. And then at this point, you just line up, keep going forward, and you'll win. So yeah, that's our piece. You have completed beat any hard acronym has one letter, DGGs, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, that's the second challenge. It's not really Halloween challenge, but you kind of make it, I guess. So yeah, now that the two easy challenges are done, now it's time to get to the real stuff. Tower of Blighted Blaze Roni and beat the possessed Blades boss. So now let's head back to Ring 1, which I will see you there in 1 second, as I really don't want to redo this or many other things. Yeah, now it's time for the possessed blade. So at this point, you'll have about 5 tickets out of 21, so you have 16 left. Anyways, you want to go to credits, hit the button, which basically to the left at spawn, go on the secret elevator, and then you gotta find Halloween 2022, which is very far down. Lots of events have happened since 2020. So congratulations on being your first tower. Hopefully it was a Thanos tower. But yeah. For this, you just gotta go all the way down. Eventually, you'll reach Halloween 2022. They might need to optimize this a little bit better, because it's not like past where it was just like I went all the way to Christmas 2019. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it used to be very simple back then. If you look at guides, even in the past, I think I've been here before. It was way less. But yeah, once you go to Halloween 2022, which is all the way at the end, gotta join in, and you'll probably see a lot of people because people want to get stuff done. See people with 313 towers, which is the maximum. Also, that's people Blighted Blaze Roni. Anyways, to find it, unless you haven't done the event, which I'm assuming you've done enough to get the Blighted Blaze Roni, but if you haven't, in this you gotta find 6 buttons. You gotta find the first floor button, second floor, the third floor, the fourth floor, and the fifth floor. You gotta get to the 6th floor. If you haven't, there's a guide out there somewhere. I really don't know what to say, but this is like what each thing is. Actually, I forgot. You gotta go to floor 9. Oh my gosh, people are gonna think they have to get to floor 6. But anyways, you gotta get to floor 9. So you gotta get pretty far. So you have to be 2 steeples. Yeah, there's a lot. There's guides out there. You kind of have to do the event a little bit if you haven't done it, but I'm assuming you've done enough of it. Anyways, you have this, which is very circus themed, and yeah, there's a loading thing. But anyways, once you join in, you gotta jump here, you gotta go around, jump on top, jump to the side, jump here, and then jump around. Then you gotta go on this tightrope, which then you can go through, go on this X pusher. Try to dodge those, as if you get hit by them, you'll be sent back to the beginning. This is a very, this steeple is a very readable steeple, but it's also, it's not too bad. Also, it is currently a odd number here, so there's likely not going to be a speedrun steeple. But anyways, for this, you just gotta get out of the way, jump off, and then just jump here, hit her up, and then just kind of jump off on the side. Just be mindful that's a bit of a further jump. But yeah, then once you're here, you gotta push this X pusher thing to where these kind of go reversed, and then you can just go on top, and then you're good. Go on this thing. Then you gotta go on the zip line. Now you're on the new floor. So what you gotta do is you gotta go on this truss right here. You have to go all the way around, hit the button, and then just ride your way back. Go on this truss thing, and then you have to you gotta go on this box right here, which then you can jump on top. Then you can go on this truss. Try to go on this side right here, as you'll have to jump off. And now you have a little bit of a math equation: circle plus triangle times square. So you have to do triangle times square, as you have to do multiplication before addition. So how many triangles are there? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So your answer is 30. Because to hit that, then you gotta go forward. Actually, no. I am blinking so much. I haven't played this stupid in a long time. But anyways, you want to kind of retreat back, kind of follow this a little bit to go on this slant. And then you have this mini game thing. Basically, you can't jump on this pink or you get teleported back. So what you got is you got to do these simple jumps. And then you just got to go across. You got to hit this more for which you have a little bit of time. You basically have to walk as quick as you can. Push this X pusher. Hopefully hit that push box button. You got to get on top of this truss. Then you have to dodge this. Pray you made it high enough of time. Yeah, just kind of like basically you just have to jump down. Make sure you hit that, do that push box, and then good. Just kind of wait for this to be out of the way, and then just jump off. And then you can just make your way back. And then you go down this hatch, and you have another floor. Basically, you just have to jump onto the spinner, jump onto another one, hit the middle. You have to quickly get down low, and quickly do as many jumps as these as possible. Jump onto this truss, jump off, jump to this, jump on top of here, go onto these arrows, quickly jump onto this truss, go here, and at this point you should be fine. And you have to get to the arrows, which, yeah, it does go kind of. No, you just have to make it to there, but then you have another X pusher thing which you can use to push this where you need it to be. I did not do this right, but you got to push this to the X pusher, and then you just do this. And then you jump to here, which then you use to wrap around, go on top of here. And then you just should be good to go. So you just gotta jump on top of this and then jump off. Wow, I made that 10 times more confusing. Anyways, you just walk through here. On top of these bounce you up, and then you go on top of here, which then you just jump on these. And then you just gotta wait for this to kind of, you can't jump on this. You kind of have to wrap around and do the jumps without it touching you. It's pretty easy. Then you just have to not jump on that, as you'll take damage and eventually die. What you have to do is you have to just wrap onto here, go on top of here, and then you just kind of walk, you kind of jump around these spinners. Time it right so you can jump onto there, jump onto this truss, wrap all the way around, make sure you're decent on health as you. But anyways, you just gotta time these. Just try not to hit the ceiling, so just kind of wait where you want to wait. Just kind of jump when you're ready. But once you get through, it's pretty much. But your hitbox has to be touching it though. Kind of have to like. Yeah, you gotta go on and jump up and then just hold D and you should be fine. And then you go through here, go on this, and then you jump to this seahorse carousel thing. And then you'll notice there's these multiple challenges. Let's start off with this one right here. Just go on and then you have to hit 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So you gotta hit them just like that in that order. Copy that, dude. Fine. Also, you have to hit each button before the time runs out. Very simple challenge. Once you finish, it lets you know, hey, you can't do this again. So yeah, then you got the second one, which you have these things which give you a couple seconds, gives you morphers, which you use to jump across, just like that. So you gotta hit this one, then this one, wrap around, jump off, hit this to make sure you can go on top, then wrap around, hit your button, and then you're good. So very, very simple challenges. And then yeah, so once you get the second one down, now it's time for the next one. Hold jump on these platforms. Basically, they disappear, but they reappear really quickly. So just keep jumping on them. Do not stop jumping. Okay? So if you have to, prepare yourself to do a jump like that. So you just gotta keep going, and then you should be good. So just be careful with this, as if you're not, yeah. And then you can just jump hit the button and you're good. Now it's time for the last challenge, which is right here. So just jump on top. Now you have to do this. Hint, the x is a variable. So you need a little bit of algebra knowledge, but you should be fine. So circle divided by triangle equals x, which equals square, which equals this squared or whatever. I don't remember. I don't really know. So you gotta do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 divided by 1, 2. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. So the square, so it's 4. So x should equal 2, because you have to square it. So x equals 2. Then to get it, you're done and you can continue. So yeah, since it's a variable, you have to it has to equal itself doubled or whatever. I don't know. All I know, I mean, I've taken algebra. Algebra 1 at least, so I know basic algebra, but it's squared or whatnot. You gotta, the x is a variable, so you have to double it. Now let's actually get back to this. Anyways, we got this. And now it's time for the final floor. I hope you have a calculator nearby. So you gotta jump onto stage, and now you have a ton of dialogue. So get the key. What? You fell for my devious little trap. It is I, the great and powerful Baron von Big Top. If you want back the key that easily, you're going to have to earn it. How, you may ask? By completing my really awesome circus game show. Hey, these people didn't buy front seat tickets for nothing, you know. And since Larry the Lion disappeared, our sales have been plummeting. Anyways, you will be put through 5 tricky trials, and you must complete them all to earn your prize. First challenge will be the trapeze. Your goal of this will be to traverse the course of hanging swings and obstacles and get to the end. And know about falling. For now. Good luck. This one's pretty easy. Just go on the vine. You just gotta time this. You gotta jump off this pretty much immediately. Wait for these to pass. Jump off. Same thing, and then just jump off. Go on this thing. Quickly jump around. Jump on this next one. Just go around. Make sure to go around. Just jump on top. Jump on. Just keep going on these platforms. Try this next one best you can. Don't worry if you fall. You'll be A-okay. So yeah. This is why the steeple is actually kind of lengthy. Because it's very quick to get there, but kind of lengthy to not get there. So then you just go on this. Kind of just time that good enough, and then once you're good, I'm down here. Congratulations! You completed the first trial. I knew you could do it. That's actually a lie. I'm actually very glass empty sort of guy. Speaking of glasses, your next trial is a certified circus classic. Get ready for the dunk tank. Your goal is to climb on top of the dunk tank while escaping the rising water beneath you. It doesn't consider, but sure packs a bunch, so be worse, yeah. Treat it like ouch bricks. Moving ouch bricks. Spinning ouch bricks. Ouch bricks that kill you in nearly seconds. So you gotta quickly get on top of this, jump onto this truss, jump on top of the spinner, and then quickly get on top of here. Go to the side, just go on top of this thing. Go on top of the falling platform while jumping towards the center, getting on top, jump onto a spinner, jump onto a truss. And yeah, then you just go around and pretty much win. So very, very easy. Just copy that, and you'll be fine. Well done here. I'm gonna actually put on this water must have kept you on your toes, huh? It's doing nothing. Did you know that our fluids are locally sourced from the local sea? These poor dolphins. Shame on you. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a suggestion from the audience of what to do next. Alright, let's see here. Make your show more pushing. It's too safe for the contestant. This comes from our friend in the audience, Mr. Scurry Oinks. Thank you. I feel like I said something really bad there. In lying about this, I decided to make your next trial kill you instantly if you fall. Also, I hope I didn't say anything bad. Don't worry, it's nothing bad, like walking on a twisty tightrope or anything. It's actually walking on a twisty twin tightrope above a fiery pit. Watch your balance. So yeah, this is where you're gonna need your calculator, right? So this is actually insta-kill. You're gonna die. So just be mindful of this. This rope is very thick, so you should be okay, but just be careful. Once you go across it, you're safe. Amazing. Even the threat of looming demise didn't stop you from succeeding. So I hope I didn't say anything that familiar. Hopefully. You truly are the best performer I've seen in a long time. The last guy who here said something about being taken here against his will and calling his lawyer. All these fancy words are too much for my head. Yeah, you got IQ of 23. Anyways, looks like you only have 2 more trials to go. By the way, the last one kills you really quickly if you don't have a calculator. Get ready to enter the whimsical, wonderfully perplexing Hall of Mirrors. Yeah, I trademarked it. Why? Because I can. This is also our sponsor's favorite act. That's so much that you might see these mechanics sometime soon. Spoiler alert. Don't lose your way. Spoiler alert, you'll see this mechanic later on. It's not too bad, but yeah. You just gotta go through this. You can't go left or right, but you can go like to the side. So you can enter, you can go this way. Can't go to the sides that these things face, but you can go that. Then this, you just jump off, and then you'll morph up and they should be fine. Very simple. Should be good to go. So you just gotta jump through and then turn. So you have to kind of jump through, kind of like. So if you see this on side, you can go through the side perpendicular to it. So you just jump on this, on top, wrap off, wrap. You gotta wrap in like this. Treat it like a wrap, and then you go through, jump into the middle, jump, turn, go on this thing, jump, and then go through. And now you have a 2D section based off this thing. So just gotta go around. Except you can use shift. Oh yeah, don't worry your safety net on this, by the way. So yeah, if you fall, you lose a little bit of progress, but nothing too bad. So yeah, just be mindful. Like, see, I am pressing W and pressing S. I'm not moving, but I'm pressing A and D and it's moving. So yeah, just be mindful. Like, you can go perpendicular to those circle things, but not parallel or not with them. Now let's actually do the 2D section. I don't know how I feel that so badly, but yeah. This might take a second, but anyways, eventually you can get through. Jump on top, jump here, head hitter, and then you're good to go. So yeah, you just go on top of this, and then you have some more spinners. So you just jump onto the spinners. The goal is to get on top, so just do exactly what I did right there. Wow, I did that really easily. Then you jump onto this, jump up, jump up, jump up, and then yeah. Alright, sorry about that. I had to go AFK for a second, but yeah. Hopefully you can read this text. Hopefully you're not dyslexic, but yeah. Now it's time for this. By the way, it's surprised it's math, so keep a calculator open. It means math. So please have a calculator nearby. Or just be really good at doing math. So yeah. Good luck or bad luck, I don't really care. So I have a calculator right next to me. Once you're ready, hit the button. 13 plus 15 is 28. Yeah, I actually did that mentally. 41 minus 7 is 34. 5x equals 25. X equals 5 because 5 times 5 is 25. If you divide 25 by 5, x equals 5. Oh, no, my phone turned off. 11 plus thing equals 24 is 13. And then 21 plus 27 is 48. So yeah, I don't know if those change every time, but there's something like that. Congratulations. I actually didn't need a calculator for that. I completed all my trials. Now, I'm sure you want to get the heck out of here and claim your sweet key, right? Dot, dot, dot. By the way, don't need a calculator anymore. Too bad you just won't get it yet. First, you need to complete the final stretch. falling will kill you instantly. And there's nothing that you can do to stop me. Also, by the way, this is peak catastrophic difficulty, so good luck. Wait, why isn't this working? Yeah, but they recently buffed it to like peak Unreal, so we should no like low Unreal. Came back. Hold on. What? Yeah, this thing gets killed by like 100, either kilograms or pounds. Anyways, I'm gonna say 100 pounds because I'm American. Anyways, you have the actual final stretch, which is very easy and safety netted. So you just simply walk on top, jump up, go around, and then you have the win pad. And then you complete your challenges, your G's, and whatnot. So yeah, that is the thirsty post. So now it's time to get to the boss, which is actually kind of. Now it's time for the boss. To get to the boss, you actually have, once you beat those 3 posts, you don't have to beat that. That's actually after bossing. Which, although this event was like completed, there was supposed to be a tower called Tower of Tricks and Treats, where you can beat Steeple of Headstone and you can go some paths to find it, or it was supposed to be, but fortunately got canceled. Also, there was supposedly going to be a secret floor 10 Citadel, but that also got canceled. And that Citadel's actually probably never going to get made, or never have a sequel to Citadel for Flying Phobias, because Light Synth was supposed to be a big part of it, but Light Synth isn't in the JToH community anymore. So now let's actually get to the roof. Once you get to the roof, you just simply walk. By the way, that's how you enter Toxic Terror, is it? Steeple of Treacherous Toxins. Also have to go all the way back, I just realized. Yeah. But you can lock that steeple, which is right there, after you beat the boss, but I don't think it really matters. This event, well, you kind of have to beat this event, so you might as well do it, but it's probably not good. Yeah, as I said before, I'm actually going to make a video on personal servers and VIP, which is stuff that, like, just released. Yeah, I'm going to try my best to explain exactly what it does, but yeah, so unfortunately, I will actually have to buy these 2 things, but I don't care. I have enough Robux to buy it. And I will have to buy the Black Friday stuff because, well, yeah. Alright. Now that we're actually back here, we're gonna go the real way. I just wanted to keep that on one take because why not? But anyways, you just go through the center, go up, and by the way, there's like 27,000 guides on this, on pretty much everything I've done, so yeah. You can listen to that, but what you want to do is you want to go through this, to go to this cannon, and then you'll be entered into the boss, which has 3 phases total. First phase, which is not that hard. Second phase, which is the main difficulty, then the third phase, which is easy. But yeah, you get started with this spire, which I'm not gonna show because I don't really want to do it again. But it is in my completion of this boss, so if you want to see it, you just have to watch with it. But yeah, you have to pick up this pumpkin launcher. Let's skip the intro dialogue, but we're gonna go through the intro dialogue together. So this is E13, a boss, which if you've beaten the other boss, yeah. I really don't want to read this text, so yeah, I don't want to read it. So if you're having trouble reading it, just pause or slow down or whatnot. Yeah. Probably the most challenging challenges. Quick question: do you think that there's gonna be like a little bit of maybe like a Thanksgiving style week, like the week of Thanksgiving? Like I think it's totally possible because of the weekly challenges. They're just gonna have whatever. But yeah, anyways, now on the boss, there's 2 attachments thing. You can click it to the sword, which deals damage, or you can power charge it towards a sword. But yeah, by the way, do not want to be on shift block for this. But you want to be on shift block for the other boss. Also, these attacks take a ton of damage. So yeah. So yeah, just be mindful. What I try to do is I hold the charge a little bit to increase damage hits, which ultimately speeds this up. But please be mindful of your health. You do not have the modern health bar, as it did not exist at the time. Just kind of keep trying to get the boss as best as you can, especially during this first phase, as it's really easy. You can really just spam the boss, especially if you've done this phase many times before. You just gotta keep doing this until it loses all health. You used to have more health, but yeah. Try not to worry too much. It's not too difficult for boss. It's probably gotten easier to complete since last year, because last year this boss was actually kind of difficult, but if you're like any skilled at the game, you could probably do it. So be mindful of their sword and stuff. There's a couple attacks, like when the sword goes down on the ground, those are the best attacks just because they're easy to avoid and you can easily get damage. You can easily inflict damage. These spherical ones or whatever, they're kind of mid, but you just gotta attack. You just gotta survive. If you notice I die, I will actually do this in multiple cuts, just because I don't really want to repeat myself 17 times. But what I would do is I would just go by phase. So if I were to die, you'll see like a cut to the phase, and then I would just start again from there. So yeah, anyways, this is getting close to dying. And there it goes. So yeah, once you beat the first phase, it's time for the second phase, which is way more difficult as you don't have a middle ground. Like, it opens up. So it does get a bit more difficult, but don't worry, it's still not too bad. You just have to be very mindful of your health, which is how you can die very quickly on basically any boss. And just read this text if you want. I don't care. Yeah, you try to destroy Ring 1, I guess. So I guess there can't be any new players. Well, I mean, oh, they really can't. Oh, okay. I just realized because like you need Ring 1 to go to Forgotten Ridge, which you need to get to Ring 2 and stuff. So yeah, basically you just kind of have to try to get as many hits as you can at the beginning. Please be mindful of your health. Please be mindful of your health. Because this is a pretty difficult phase. It's not too difficult, but please. As you have to do like a lot of healths. But try to stay some distance away. Try to stay at a decent distance where you're far away from the boss, but not too far away. Just because like when you're closer to it, you'll take a lot of damage, and this attack can really kill you quick. So try to have some distance away, but not too far where you literally can't like kill the boss. When you see these attacks, you just wanna spam towards it. Yeah, just keep attacking. Please watch your health. Oh my gosh, I'm about to die. But yeah, just please try to survive. This is kind of the last boss you have to do. But try not to be too far away, as I said, because you gotta get close. Those bigger attacks don't have much. Can't really attack those swords as they don't inflict damage on possessed blades. And just try to survive best as you can. Focus on your health more than actually attacking the boss, as that's how you die on this. Because when you focus more on, you won't look at your health, which really kills you quick. Yeah, as I said, you want to get further away as like it gets chaotic because the swords are close to you. So, oh. Oh, this is probably the best attack just because you can easily inflict so much damage on the boss. But please be mindful of your health. Like as you see, I'm probably about like 70 health, which isn't too bad, but you could easily lose like 70 health throughout this. If you're on yellow health or below, please, please be careful. As you see, I'm on red health right now. I can't waste any time. So right now I'm just going to focus on healing because I'm so low on health. So when you're low, focus on healing. Please don't focus on trying to attack the boss like that. Just focus on healing and stay away from the boss. Because that might happen. So I'll meet you back when I'm about at 9,000 health on the second phase. That's where I was. So it was like 8,000. It was like 8,844. So yeah, I'll meet you back when it's about the same health that I died at. All right, I'm pretty much back now. I'm just slightly higher health, but yeah. I'm recording and my microphone's on, so yeah. At this point, just kind of like survive as best you can. I'm gonna try my best, but it's pretty much just repetition. Just try not to die. It gets a bit more aggro towards the end, but not too much, not too badly. This boss does seem a little bit easier since last year, but I was way worse at the. I wasn't actually too worse at the game. I was just. Oh, the boss just was way harder last year. I don't know why. But right now I am not in a good spot, so I'm gonna try and make it back. I think it was actually like a slightly lower health, but I really don't care. Just kind of do what I do to try to beat the game. I don't know. Said you don't want to. You generally want to be like slightly further away. So wherever it goes, you just want to be further away, as you'll have slightly more mobility. And this stupid sword attack, which is really annoying. I'm just gonna keep running through it and just pray I don't take damage. I don't know. See, it gets slightly RNG, and I'm dead again. Alright, I was at 8,000 health. Alright, I'm back. I'm just checking to make sure everything is good. Alright, we're okay. So yeah, I was about here when I died again. Let's see what happened. See, I'm actually gonna take the approach. I think the approach I was taking was just focusing a little too much with taking damage. I'm trying to focus a little bit more on health, and it worked beautifully. I've taken like that's the first damage I've literally taken like the entire time. Just gonna see. I'm telling you, this boss is harder than the one this year because this deals less damage and you get the burn effect overall. So there's also less space to move around. So, but I think this year's one is a bit more complex. I'm gonna die. I died again. I actually died again. What? I keep dying over and over again. This is annoying me because I don't have too much time today. Like, there's things I need to get done, but like, I'm spending time to get this done just to get it done. Because what's the point of doing this on a Saturday? Like, I mean, I usually do this on Sundays, but like, what's the point of doing this? Like, getting it uploaded on Saturday if like barely anyone's gonna be able to get it done. I'm not wrong about it, but anyways, I'll be back. I was just about to get under 7,000 health, so yeah, I'll be back there. Alright, I'm back. But I think what's happening is, like, as I'm commenting, I'm just not focusing that much on surviving, which is why I'm dying so much. But anyways, I'm actually trying to focus now, so yeah. See, I'm telling you, that's the first big damage I've taken this entire boss. I don't mind the blatant commentary, I'm just trying to survive because, well, I'm also trying to complete the weeklies as I do this. Because the way I do this, I try to know how to do the weekly, and then I just do the weekly with commentating on it. So it's like multiple things at once, so yeah. Just for now, like, on these, like, parts, just heal up if you're low on health. Or if you're high on health, just focus on attacking, but when stuff like this happens, just think about surviving. And on attacks like these, just spam attack the boss. Unless you're low on health, then just heal up. But always keep an eye on this sword in case it starts just throwing stuff at you. Because sometimes it just throws stuff at you like that, and you have to run away. I mean, you can get closer to go under it, but like, you want attacks where the swords are going towards the ground because you can attack so much. That's how I got it down to this health so fast. But once you get to the third phase, it's super easy. Just don't be dumb, like what I did and almost die. Okay, we are gonna try to survive again, so I'm probably gonna have to do another try at this because I got low on health. And would you look at that? I died again. I got to 4,400 health, so I'll be back again. But this is something I've noticed, like with these boss fights. You can't get low on health. You get low on health, you just die. But if you're on medium health, there's 50-50 shot. Like, you have to focus on your health. As you're seeing, I can't like get rid of this thing. I just start focusing on the boss more, which is just how I'm just succumbing to the boss. You're just just always on these bosses. Have like I should probably do this. Just focus on your health. Just always that should be a priority. How high is your health? And then the boss is like just trying to kill the boss is your main priority, but like your health is the priority in this. So I'll be back when I'm at that health again. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry, I lost track, but it's a little lower than 4,400, but it took a little bit of time to get back here, but yeah. So I've just been. Well, that sucks. Um. Well, that really sucks. Um. I guess I'll meet you back there. Unfortunately, my internet is like perfect, so yeah, I'll meet you back there. I was at just above 4,000 health, which it took a long time to get there, so it's probably going to take even longer to get back. So yeah, as you can see, phase 2 really sucks for me, even though it's a really easy boss thing. It's just how I usually die is I'll just lose a bunch of health in one sitting, or I'll lose internet connection, which really sucks. But yeah, I'll be back. Alright, let's see if this is the charm. It's probably not because I have a broken health bar, but we'll see. Only the next couple minutes will say. I have no idea. I hope I'm high enough on health. I'm probably really low because I've taken a lot of hits. Gosh, took no hits there. Kind of nervous because I'm at 3,000 health and I've been dying like crazy on this boss. I gotta go the other way. Oh no. Alright. I am doing okay for now. Yeah. Oh, I've definitely taken hits there. Right. Just imagine I do the rest of this boss in like a broken health bar. That would be kind of it wouldn't be too impressive. You just gotta take it careful enough, and if you're skilled enough, you can easily do it. But they're probably going to fix the health bar unless they already did, and I just am in an old server. Because you never know. I definitely took a hit there. And that's a 50% hit too, so I need to get out of here. I need to. Oh my gosh, how did I not take damage? I'm about to go. Oh, I'm shooting straight up. Oh, oh, I'm alive somehow. Gonna check around. Yeah, sorry for blink commentary. I'm just trying to do the boss at this point. Yeah, just try to survive. I don't know. But yeah. Oh no. Yeah, if you have a broken health bar and you notice on phase one, just restart or purposely die because it makes the boss a bit more difficult if you don't know what your health is. I mean, it doesn't matter too much. I mean, just kind of know what you're doing and you should be okay, but just be mindful about that. Ooh, I took some damage there. I mean, you're definitely going to want to be careful on the... Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, it's so low. Yes, finally. Alright, yeah, just kind of copy what I did there. But anyways, I'm gonna... By the way, if you hold left click, it'll just speed it up. Try not to do that. Because you need to heal up as much as possible. Especially if you have no health bar like me. I wish I still had it, but yeah. Just read this text on. Imagine if lights... They should like create some more with lights and just kind of like bring him off of it. Because he kind of exists. It would be like, wait, those... Like, he was the one that escaped and he just, I don't know. It'd be a cool way to finish him off on. By the way, for this, bring it to number one, but like, if you hold left click, you can do that, but if you just press it, you can spam that. But right now, you need to aim for the head character. You get some time, but just just spam as much as you can. Try not to take too much damage, but because you can die on this phase, and it's would really suck to die on this phase. Just try to stand right under one. Just try to stay right under it because it's a little easier to survive. Yeah, just be mindful of your health. Don't focus on it too much. Just focus more on hitting it, just like the first phase. Okay. Some of the attacks like don't focus as much because like I don't know. This is the easiest phase in my opinion. Phase one's just slightly more difficult, but like actually phase one's the easiest. This is the second easiest phase, which is not too difficult. Only because like you have limited time. On the first one you have unlimited time. Just try to get it done. I'm probably really low on health right now, so who knows. Oh, by the way, these things take damage from you. A better thing to focus on is probably my actual completion, my first completion of this when the event was a thing back in last year, 2022. Just because, like, it's a bit more concentrating. I'm not like blandly commentating while trying to beat this because, well, I'm trying to beat this. I'm not doing no voiceover, man. I'm not doing a voiceover. Even though I probably should because it'd be 10 times easier and all I have to do is just beat the boss. But yeah, just focus on this. I don't have to worry that my microphone is muted, but I honestly don't care. Just these spherical things you take a little, you can take damage from, but try to stay underneath the boss. Oh, I gotta run. I'm probably really low on health right now too. Oh yeah, I'm definitely low. I can tell. Yeah, this you usually have like a minute or two, but once at the end, just go for it. And yeah, that's the boss. So just copy what I did on the last phase, but I don't know. I hope this is useful in some way, but yeah. When you finish, you should see it, but yeah, dialogue, so you can just skip past that. And yeah, congratulations, you just beat probably the most difficult boss fight in for Halloween. As this year's is a little bit easier in my opinion. It's more complicated, but it's more easier. Like I beat the third phase in 2 tries, and the second phase was just not that. The second phase just wasn't. None of the phases were just too difficult. The difficulty is more evenly spread. This one was just the second phase is a bit harder, but yeah. Anyways, that's the 4. I hope this is useful in some way, as I said, and yeah. See you next week for the second November weekly challenges because this is technically the first weekly challenges in November, but also it's the last October weekly challenges. It might be slightly confusing, but yeah. See you next week for next week's challenges.